Good morning, Rotarians. Happy sunrise. I love that you stand at attention. I appreciate it. Good morning. How's everybody? Awesome. Oh, really? That's it? How's everybody? Awesome. Look at us. We got the sun up. We got Final Friday. You know, we're all ready to go, right? Let's see about that. We'd like to introduce any visiting Rotarians this morning. Hey.
I've been here.
That's right. That's right. How about Rotaract or Interact members? I know Interact came out last week, so we'll catch up on them in a minute. Guests of Rotarians.
Vice President Ian, I have a guest, Pat Middle.
Pat Middle.
And Justin invited her to meeting with them. All of our.
Awesome. Jessica, looks like we have.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I have to be my guest, Peggy Dexter from the Cal Poly Humboldt Financial Aid Department.
Welcome. Dustin? Dustin?
And Tommy Golden right here.
Tommy Golden. Yeah. Hi, Dallas. I saw your name circulate this morning to the club, so welcome soon to membership. Any guests on Zoom this morning? No? Okay. Let's start. We've got a lot coming up. This weekend is packed. We got Carol, highway cleanup, right?
Yeah.
It's on. Is it going to be like this?
Yeah, it's going to be early in the morning. We're going to try to knock it out and hopefully dash between like 3 and 50, but
yeah. So 8:30 arrival.
8:30 in, out, and we're just trying to catch up because we had to cancel last time. So 8:30 out at the nature center. Have a day left to do the rest of the year.
So there'll be plenty to pick up this time.
Yes.
Yeah, there always is, but especially this time. Okay, 8:30 to 10, and then you know, we'll get to a couple other things that are happening on Saturday, but Sunday we got a super short notice, but glad we got the opportunity. Carol or AJ, do you want to talk about that real quick?
Well,
come right on up.
Good morning. So continuation of last week. Thank you for those who did come and help and build some boxes. That was a lot of fun. Just 2 hours really quick. Got a big crew of Interact, and we have 10 garden boxes that we need to distribute into the community. Cooperation Home was going to track down some families for us. So we have that Sign Up Genius that's available that I sent out recently. And there's 2 crews, 2 possible teams that you can join, and there'll be a planting and then some education with the families to get them started. So look out for that. So,
awesome.
Thank you.
And that Sign Up Genius, I think I saw it come out yesterday, right?
Yes.
So it's in your email. Super easy to click and say, here's the time I can come and what you want to do.
One thing to add, I just found out the planting crews. Those of you who are gardeners, we just need a minimum of 3 more people to be on the planting crew and meet at Kirsten Park. And I'll call everybody. That's where we're gonna meet.
So if people sign up for the planting part of the Sign Up Genius,
yeah,
they'll have a special meeting.
Justin's gonna have the trailer. We're gonna get the soil, get everything loaded up, and at noon we meet at Karsten Park, and we'll get our marching orders. We'll get trained, and Cooperation Humboldt's gonna, a couple of volunteers will be there with us too.
Excellent. So Cooperation Humboldt's gonna, just for the folks on Zoom, gonna tell us about how to impart the knowledge of what to do with these plants and planter boxes once the people receive them, right? Okay, great. Thank you. All right, Vanessa's firesides are next week.
Monday. Woo-hoo.
Sign up's all done. You got.
No, keep signing up.
Keep signing up. Okay. Plenty of room. Okay. Do participate. You know, this is Vanessa's opportunity to share her vision of what's coming in the next year, and you all should hear that and also listen to participate. You know, she's coming up with the ideas, but it's all of us who have to carry that forward. So make sure that if you can, you show up for her, and then at the Griffin at 5:30 Monday. And then we have our charter celebration coming right up. Thanks to everybody who signed up or let us know you can't attend. One special notice request, if you're able, please park away so that others who need the nearby parking spaces for accessibility issues can get to our facility there. It's at the Redwood Lodge, right on the this side of Redwood Park. There's another parking lot on the other side where the trails start. That's pretty easy walk across the park. And then if you can, bike or walk up there or carpool so that we have fewer spaces taken up, because we won't be the only group up there and we're a lot. So please be mindful of that if you're able-bodied. And then we've got Sunrise Scramble coming right up on May 13th. So we are less than half a month away as of today. Pretty cool. It's going really well. Anybody want to provide a quick update on the status of where we are? I know I do have another slide. We can do it then? Okay. Okay. And then district conference, of course, we're going to get a word from you, Dustin, about that. So coming right up. Looking ahead, though, AJ and I have been getting calls from Arcata Main Street, and they're very curious if we would like to this year help them reinstate what's going on. And I don't understand it particularly well because I haven't done it yet, but I believe it has to do with beer serving. Okay.
I think that was the blend before. So in past Oyster Fest, we got our own large beer booth, and so they're looking for volunteers for beer at this next opportunity, which is on the 25th, Saturday the 25th. And I just wanted to pull the group and see who would be interested. You're welcome to chat it in if you're on Zoom or anybody here.
Basically, we're looking for how many people might be able to help because we've got to let Arcata Main Street know really soon in case they have to get another partner to help with that. So just a quick show of hands. Anybody want to come help pour beer that day? Arcata Oyster Fest. Okay. Or how many does it take?
I think like 8 would be safe. We could break it up in shifts too, but I think we got it.
We got it? Okay, let them know.
Yeah.
Great, thank you. That'll be fun. I think that's the first year back in a live on plaza sort of thing in a couple of years now. Oh, it's in the Creamery District? Even cooler, nice. Okay, so back to Saturday, we've got the highway cleanup first, and then we've got a possible Rotary trifecta. We got 3 clubs doing things. So we got highway cleanup, you got the Old Town Eureka Club doing the Rotary Parade, first time in a few years, and then of course Humboldt Wine Festival with our partner club, Arcata Noon, and hopefully a few people could do all 3. That would be pretty cool. And let me know if you do. I've got something planned for you. So that's coming up.
I have to be ready.
We landed the tanks. When Lonnie posted that picture of the sunrise and the clouds over, I was like, oh man, this is what it's all about. And up in the corner there, you can just see the roof, the edge of the eave there. That's a pretty large building. They calculated for that on a quarter of that roof area. So one side, only half of that one side. And it'll fill that tank many, many times over in any normal winter. Even in a drought, that tank will be full after a couple rains. So I'm really excited. It's a nice orchard out there in the garden if you haven't been behind Arcata Elementary. And they've got a lot of space and it's all downslope from the tank too. So they won't need a pump to pressurize that. It'll just flow from the hose. It's really going to be a great asset to that school and help teach kids and families about how to utilize what literally falls out of the sky and is the most precious resource we have. So that's we're really excited to get this done this year. And do you know when they're hooking up, making the connection?
I believe they did that yesterday. So
yes,
they might get to test it this weekend.
Might get some rain. All right, that's awesome. Thanks to everybody who's participated in that. And then last weekend, there's a lot of people in this picture. Jessica, I see you front and center there in the picture. You want to come up and tell us how that was? Come on up. And it looked like we have a lot of interactors there too, right?
Yeah, let's see. There was a great Interact team, like 5 or 6 of them, and then also quite a number of Rotarians. And we met at Michael's house, and we banged out these 10 garden boxes. I made my niece come. She had to get up early. She was a little grumpy about that. And then I also made her use a screw gun, and she was really grumpy about that, but she did a great job. And a couple of those interactors, man, they were really solid. One of them was like, I'm seeing how fast I can build this particular box. So Yeah, we got it done in 2 hours, in, out, and off we were with the rest of our day. So hopefully the same goes for the delivery experience. So yay.
That'll be fun. So it looks like they've got, is that gopher mesh on the bottom? Okay, good deal. And they're, to me, as a gardener, these look appropriate size to not have to get all the way down on your knees to the ground, but also not so tall that the water's just gonna evaporate and drain through. So
2x6 stacked.
perfect. So about like that. Yeah, that's great. That's great. And a manageable size too for just about any yard. So thanks everybody who helped put those together. And it'll be fun to get those out in the community and growing this weekend. Packs for kids. I missed a photo last week, so we've had a couple of action crews the last couple of weeks. It looks like, this looks fun. I'm gonna go pick up and deliver next week, so I get to be part of this revelry. And what I noticed here is Maggie's always like, she's loving it. But oh, that was the goodbye? Okay, fine. I get it. You were delivering, yeah. Actually delivering because I skipped out this week because I had something else come up.
I know, my husband even got in on the action.
Right? Isn't that cool? Yeah.
It's the first time.
So you can invite other friends and family. It's fun. So, John, how's the sign up genius going?
We need one more person. We need somebody to deliver, to Trillium and Pacific Union next week. Craig's delivering to Arcade Elementary. And then we need Packers.
Okay, so looking for Packers and delivery for one of the sites next week. Right? Is that your dream team? Okay, fair enough. So thanks for signing up. Dustin, how's registration going for district conference? Coming up here if you got a second. I'd like to know that Sunrise, your home team, is going to represent for you.
Home team needs to represent, I think, as of last count, we had what, 10 people in the club signed up. So I haven't checked this week, but we need to make that 20 in this club at least. At least half of us or a third of us need to be there. But it's going good otherwise. Like I was talking to Craig this morning, and we all like to wait till the last second. I understand that, so it's fine. But get signed up. It's Friday night and Saturday day. And since it's so close, you can kind of come and go as you please and pick your program that you want to see or be a part of what you want to be a part of. So look for the registration. You have a link specifically for you in your inbox. If you have trouble finding it, let me know, or let Valerie Holsey know, and we'll get you signed up. And it's going to be fun. And I talk about this every week, so y'all can probably get up here and tell you the same thing I'm going to tell you. So I'll spare you, but it's going to be super fun, and we're really looking forward to it. So get signed up, and I look forward to seeing you there. If you want to help out with the setup, let me know as well. So yeah,
Excellent.
that's it. Thanks.
And thanks. We got a lot of people signed up to help set up for the facility, and there will be a sign up genius coming out this weekend for our hospitality suite. So we're going up. If you weren't here last week, we're going up against the 3 Eureka clubs. They saw that we were participating. They knew, oh, we got to join forces. So we got this. But I've been told, and this will be in the genius, we get to sneak into the room at about 3 p.m. That's our early in, because technically the check-in is 4. And they're going to allow us to get in there and really start decorating. Looking for somebody who has access to the storage unit and all our signs, banners. I know I saw signs about things that we've been doing at our food pickup fundraisers this year. All of that. Let's make sure that we've got a well-dressed room. Sergeant Arms here might sneak some of our stuff in there if you care to. But let's make sure that not only are we decorated, but we're there to be welcoming. As many of us that can drop into the room throughout our cycle, it runs from about 8:30 till 10 at night ish, depending on how fast people get tired and go. And so we want to be there to host as well. And this will be after all the activities of district conference. So, and district conference is a la carte, right? If you can make Friday but not Saturday, sign up for Friday.
Exactly.
And vice versa. Or
if you don't want the breakfast and you want the dinner, just sign up for
Right.
dinner, and
Right.
that's that. You can go to the breakfast, don't have to eat. So it's really, really low cost and really, really accessible this year
Yeah.
because it's in our own backyard. It's not in Napa or Reno or Sacramento. So
And it
it's
was about
easy.
10 years between it being here in the North District? Since the last one?
Maureen Merrill, she was the last one to have her,
Yeah.
her conference here at the lodge. So it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Once a decade, I
So
think.
when you
Yeah,
get the opportunity not to have to drive and buy hotels and all that, just come do it. All right. Thanks, Dustin.
Thank you.
Okay, here's that slide I was talking about, Rebecca.
Right, Don? No. So thank you everyone for getting teams signed up. We pretty much have all the teams we need. We pretty much have all the sponsors we need. If you find a spare sponsor, we can figure out where to put their sign. So don't ever let that be a barrier. The other thing that we're doing, so our event is 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks. And it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But one of the ways that we can help raise some additional money is by doing raffle outside of our club. So I may have mentioned last week, we have 6 raffle prizes. So I had meant to have some stuff either in the slide or printed, but that didn't happen. But if you all check your emails, you have a really nice color flyer in your email that describes that we're having our raffle, and then it lists the 6 prizes that we have. So we have a Walls and Hines bar that was donated by an anonymous donor. We have a big green egg that was donated by a
Anonymous donor.
no, that was by Hensel's. We have we have Las Vegas weekend vacation, I believe. I have the dates in there, donated by Rotarians. We have a week in Carmel, I believe, donated by Rotarians. We have a super cool backyard barbecue set that includes a list of items also included in the email, but it's gonna have some cool hand forged tongs and chairs, a table, other things. Great job, thank you.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, excellent. There we go. And then a gift basket. So we've got 6 great prizes. You know, our golfers will be golfing. They've already donated some money, and what we'd like to do is use this as an opportunity again. Anytime you're reaching out to people in the community and saying, "Hey, we're doing this raffle." Hey, you know, people like to participate in competitions and do raffles, but also it's an opportunity again to just talk a little bit about Rotary. Like, why are you doing it? Just tell them your favorite project or tell them why you joined Rotary. I put a little thing on the top half for, you know, to support our project. So I do have raffle tickets here with me today, and I will hang out a little bit after the end of the meeting. And if anybody on the Zoom wants tickets, let me know. You can either pick them up from my office in Eureka, or I can have them like in envelopes for you at my house in Arcata, or mailing is getting, it's a little time sensitive. I will pick up money from folks next meeting, and then also the morning of. So it's the same, gosh darn it. I wish I brought the other tickets. I didn't look at them closely. These are the nice sheets of 25 tickets for $20. Make sure you write the person's name and phone number. All we need is their name and phone number on the stub and give it back to me. I liked the blue ones. I felt they were more like naturey. We have the yellow ones that actually said people's name on them. Like it's whatever. Okay, make sure to get people's name and phone number, and we'll keep this right. We'll keep this piece. Who remembers doing raffles at big events? Raise your hand. Yeah, okay, so we keep this, and then if people aren't going to actually be at the event, also just hand me back the sheet of tickets. And I promise to rip them up as if they were my own tickets. And I'm very particular about how I rip up my tickets. So, you know, if you're just, you know, talking to your friends or family, you're like, hey, you know, want to support Rotary here, it's $20, and you get a chance at like awesome prizes. These are really awesome prizes. The bar is beautiful, a vacation, you know, some backyard fun. So are there questions?
Can we then go for those drop tickets?
Yes. Yes, you can.
That's it. At Arcadis -sunrise, I believe, is our Venmo. Yeah.
And write like raffle and then text me a picture of it. How do I know that, or will?
Nick, are you okay?
Don't write raffle.
Okay, sorry. Sorry,
Right.
sorry, I have no clue.
Scramble. Scramble will do.
Didn't you just say?
But don't just write raffle, because we'll just assume it's.
Oh.
A lot of entries in
A lot.
Then you get red tickets.
And then like, how do I know that somebody, then I guess I'll follow up.
Or wait,
Certainly.
You want to do a weekly?
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Thank you.
Excellent. Okay.
Yes, we'll take them on.
Yes, we will do Venmo, and somebody else will tell you how to do that, because I don't Venmo.
If you know, you know. And it's okay.
Apparently.
Cash works
Okay.
too.
Yeah,
Cash checks.
cash checks. Any other questions?
So
I don't have a question. I don't have a question, but I do want to say that traditionally, the folks who have run alternatives in the organization have been people who are really involved. And I really applaud you and Susan and Melinda for taking this on. I mean, this is, you did a great job.
Yeah, no, Melinda has been stepping up amazing, and AJ, and actually, and Ian and Susan, my co-chair as well. So yeah, it's
I'm with Rebecca. If anybody's ever been golfing with me, and there's probably only 3, it'll cost you a bucket of balls because they go everywhere. And that's, it's not my game, but Rebecca
I haven't
knows-
golfed since high
Rebecca
school. I did like
can.
9 holes in the middle of like the Pleasanton racetrack.
But
I
you
don't
how
know.
to organize
I'm like, I
people.
want a map. And now it's getting closer. I need a map, logistics. So yeah.
But that's with everything we
Coming.
do. You don't necessarily have to know how to do the thing, but you're great at organizing.
And I'll credit
teams and
John,
things.
actually. I'm like, why did you step up to become president? And he's kind of like, well, it's about time. I should do some things. And I'm like, I should probably then tell Ian I can do the golf thing. So,
You see,
hopefully it's catching and somebody else wants to do the next thing. So yeah, all right.
it is. It's catching. Everything that we do inspires others, right? So thank you, everybody who steps up. We really appreciate it. Let's see here. Maggie, do I get my slides back? Share screen. There we go. Okay, so lots of sign up geniuses coming out. May is packed. We got a lot going on. I'd like to bring Terry up for our monthly foundation minute.
Thank you very much, President Ian. We talk a lot about where and how the Rotary Foundation money works. And when you donate to the Rotary Foundation, some of the money that we donate comes back to our district in 3 years' time. And it's called District Designated Funds, DDF. We try to have as many initials that are understandable as possible in Rotary. So I said all the words. And this year we have some extra DDF. It goes to grants, to the club grants, and to different things. And this year we have some left. And so Governor Dustin, in conjunction with the foundation chair for the district, Kevin Eisenberg, decided to allocate $30,000 of our DDF to Polio Plus and $39,000 to Ukraine relief. So I think those are great decisions. Thank you, Dustin, for helping with that. So the money we give to the Rotary Foundation, the money we're going to ask you for in a few minutes, is really, really important. And I have a couple of awards first. So the newest Paul Harris Fellow in the world is Penelope Ray Ryan, who is Tom's granddaughter. Thank you.
Thank you.
So that's exciting. And you don't have to stop at one Paul Harris Fellow.
Yes, ma'am.
Terry, why have you never told us this before? Stop at one?
And I noticed, Terry, we have just a few newer people in the room.
I will
What
talk
is a
about
Paul
that.
Harris Fellow?
Thank you. Good question. So Paul Harris was the founder of Rotary. back in the teens. And he was an attorney in Chicago, and he was kind of a lonely guy. And he did eventually get married, but he was lonely at first. And he talked to 3 of his friends, and they decided to meet at one another's offices every week. They rotated, so they called it Rotary. And it turned into an enormous 1.2 million, billions of dollars that we give away every year. It's an amazing organization. I've been in 30 years. You asked. And so anyway, to honor Paul Harris, every time someone donates an increment of $1,000 to the Rotary Foundation, when their first 1,000, they become a Paul Harris Fellow. And Dick's right, there's no reason to stop. So Brandon didn't stop. He gets a new pen with 1 stone. Thank you very much. No, leave that one on and put the other one on too. Yeah, wear them both.
You got to do this, Brandon.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah, that. And Scott, you should send us all the picture of your pen sometime too. And Tom didn't start either. He's a Paul Harris plus boy. Good work. I know, we like jewelry. Are we gonna do we want to do the raffle and then do our auction? Or, okay, we're good. All right.
There's more to talk about.
Okay,
before that.
keep going. Okay. That's him.
So, not the best news in the last couple of weeks. There's one new case in Pakistan. And it is not entirely unexpected because they have been having wild poliovirus samples in the water in certain areas. And unfortunately, over the last several months with the change in leadership, immunization has been a little less available. So right now there are emergency vaccinations being distributed and extra step up on the surveillance of wild poliovirus. Any one case is technically a setback, but it's also an indicator that we're not done, and we will get it done. One of the things that we do in this district that past district governor Bob Rogers started was the polio, excuse me, the Polio Plus Society, where any member of Rotary or anybody could contribute at least $100 a year on a recurring basis and be part of the society. And we are really, really, really close. Each time we see a case, we go, oh, it's a lost cause. No, it's not. It's really not. It means that we're paying attention because we see those cases in really remote, difficult to access places in the world. We see them right away, and we can deal with that. And we will get this done. We're going to finish the project of eradicating polio. This happens to be World Immunization Week. It's been since 1980 that none of us really needed a smallpox vaccine because it's dead, it's eradicated. The disease is gone from the face of the planet. Not every disease that's possible with because of how the virus or the particular organism works, but with some it can, and with polio it will. So, I don't think we're anywhere near getting rid of coronavirus, but like any disease, complacency can get in our way of progress and get it done. So anybody who would like to get boosted today, there's an open clinic. You can get your first or second booster, either flavor, Moderna or Pfizer. And I'd love to see you over there at 6 if you got time this evening. I'm going to get my second booster and gear up for all the public activities we got going on in May. I've got a vacation come up at the end of May. So, we've got to do our diligence in helping prevent disease. Fighting disease is one of Rotary's causes, one of our core missions. And with polio eradication, it is our most spent, most expensive in both dollars and human resources around the world, and longest term project. We will finish that, and it takes each of us contributing through our auction each Fridays, our final Friday, through the Polio Plus Society, through our donations to the Rotary Foundation to get that done. So hope I see somebody over there at 6. That would be fun. Well, it's not really fun. You might get to watch me paint because needles and me are a thing. Maggie.
I have a coworker whose boyfriend went out to the bar Friday night and came back with COVID. She now has COVID, and even though she's been vaccinated, They are both very sick, so. It's
Oh, yeah, no, it
I mean,
sucks.
She hadn't got her second booster yet, so it's not fun.
It is not. No, the weirdest thing for me, you know, 2 vaccines and a booster, and I got it, was the cognitive loss, especially during the immediate symptom. It freaked me out. I felt like I had a stroke in terms of being able to think through the next whatever's coming in the day, moment to moment. So avoid it if you can. We don't know what the long-term effects are. And no, the vaccine will not necessarily prevent you from getting it, but we've got financial advisors in the room. What is one of the biggest unknown expenses to any family that could really potentially put you out of a house is spending a couple nights in the hospital. You know, that's $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, depending on what you need. And, you know, the insurance, it ain't great. So, and lots of people aren't insured. So anything you can do to reduce the impact of the disease on you, if you do get it, let's do that, right? Okay, that's my soapbox about vaccines. Let's do the raffle. Yes, thank you.
All right, we got 819808.
808.
808.
We got Craig.
$60. Five. It's actually five.
$5, Craig. Next up.
And there's Tom. Let's get Tom also. They're both Paul Harris up today.
Last four, 9797.
9797.
Right here.
I looked at it all. Dig deep.
Is that a winner? Terry Clark takes a 5. All right. Thanks, Terry. All right. We ready for an auction in support of the Rotary Foundation and polio eradication? Anybody? All right. I'll let y'all take it away.
Okay, thank you. We have both our auctioneers here in person today. Woo-hoo.
And Brandon's wearing pants.
Always a plus.
Wasn't he used? Didn't he use? Never mind. I don't know. That's right. We don't know. So if you're the successful bidder, you can pay through Venmo. We'd appreciate that very much. Or you can write a check, let me know. And be generous. This is our second to the last final Friday of this Rotary year. Take it away, auctioneers. We have a lot of fabulous stuff today.
Okay. I did do some slides, guys, so I'm not sure where the things are.
Okay, go right there. Okay, that's all.
All right, donated by Marty, I believe. Like this.
Right over here.
Oh, this one?
Oh, there's one right there too.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that.
We got some brandy. We've got some books. Do we have?
Who likes to read?
Yeah. This is a really great auction day. So we're gonna start off strong. You guys have just heard about this Paul Harris. Started off at 25.
Marty, this is a little Humboldt County history and a hiking book.
Yeah, right here. Hiking trails up John 45, 47.
Ooh.
Big hikes.
All right, where are you going to start it?
I think we already have 25
Are
from
you
John. Do we have 30? 30? We have 30 from Carol. Carol knows the value of these books. 35 from John
But we've also got Brandy.
and Brandy. Books and Brandy.
One of these books takes $20 on the back. So, I mean,
They're good. And I have some of those books.
this is a deal right here.
Yeah. John, we got 35. 35 for John. 40 for Carol. We're getting good at this. 45 for John. John out. Anyone out for 45? 45?
Any Zoom bidders? who watch
Zoom
the chat?
bidders? Brandy? I'm just kidding. 40, where are we at? 40 to Carol going once, going twice. Sold.
Maggie, do you have a large or bigger?
Oh,
This is you?
I was telling, yeah.
Bring them in, bring them in.
Okay. So you want to talk about these?
These are, well, they're obvious what they are, but figure for upcoming, district convention, if you don't have the stuff you need to wear.
And it's medium. It's reversible.
It's reversible and, that, the shirt is from, what did you say? $100. Okay. The shirt is. from
100 Scott, 100
Columbia.
Scott.
So, our incoming, exchange students.
Ooh,
Do we have
ah.
120? 120? Oh, now we're talking.
What's one back? There we go. 40. A 40, anybody with 40?
Some of those 150.
I think if you do that flip thing again, it'll keep going up.
You get the hangers too?
Let's see it again.
Are we giving the hangers away?
Comes with real wooden hangers.
These are amazing hangers.
I know, right? So what are we at? I've lost it. 140.
140.
For which one?
Oh, for,
This
they're
is both.
together.
I think for both.
Yeah, it's a pair.
Together, yeah.
It's a good set.
150? 150 to Nick? Nick's all right, 160? 160 to Scott? 170?
And zebras and a waterfall.
Zebras and a waterfall.
There's a lot going on there. You can see the detail there.
And rotary wheels.
Okay, 160 to Scott going once? Twice? Sold, all right.
AJ, tell us about this.
I didn't realize hydroflask made bowls.
That's pretty cool.
This one's impressive right here. You're gonna have to tell us about.
Everything you need for a picnic, pretty much. You got some snacks, you got some plates.
What is that?
hydroflask.
Hydrofast picnic kit, basically.
These hydroflask bowls are something else too. This is insulated, right? They're pretty impressive.
Insulated bowls. So does that make them last on a solid state?
Yes. It makes it safe for the picnic 3 days later. There's wine in there?
Yeah, it's
We
hidden.
got wine, we got snacks. All right, I just checked to 150. Is that 150 for picnic kit? We got anything online? 150 just Stephanie knows what it is. 175, 175. This is probably worth well over $250 with this place. Like this hydroflask stuff is nice.
Yeah.
175.
Whoa, wow. No, that'll take somebody's head off.
It's like.
Look
Bye.
Look out.
All right, we got 175. We got 175. We got 150 to Stephanie. 175 online. 175. Stephanie's like, I'm gonna get this first deal. 175 going once, twice. 150 to Stephanie.
150 Stephanie. Lisa and Chris are on the road today, but they got their stuff done anyway. Thanks for turning it in.
All right, guys, and Lisa's online here.
Oh, good. Hi, Lisa.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo is around the corner. We put something together.
They can
To
see
put you in the spirit. So you got 2 beautiful blue sunrise glasses. Are these guys. Centenario. Maybe I say that. Centenario. I don't. It's a okay, thank you. Tequila. Also, another tequila. There's a sunrise, a recipe, jalapeno chips, guacamole, lime, and orange juice.
And a nice time.
Yeah.
So it's all free.
I mean, it's already made. You don't even have to go to the store. You know, it's just like.
They're starting it at 100.
Go to the store.
I'll start with 100.
That's a pretty complete kit, right?
I mean, it's ready, yeah, it's
Yeah.
complete, ready to go.
It's ready.
I'll bid 100.
You're at 100?
I can probably stop bidding in the auction.
And this is next, I mean, it's ready for next Thursday, right?
115, anybody?
Come on, this is worth.
I mean, the
more-
glasses alone.
The glasses are
they
amazing.
fine?
No, it's not. But they're blown.
They look nice.
Yeah.
Little umbrellas.
Yeah. Guacamole? Tequila? 115?
I think it's yours.
I think it's fine.
I think folks are looking to go to Amanda's house on next Thursday.
Only see the next part.
You can put it right here.
Right. Thank you, Amanda. Another item here from Chris and Lisa. Lisa, you know, some of these you mentioned were some of your favorites. You want to say anything about those flowers? No? Okay.
All right, I think this is a competition, so I think that one was Chris's, and this is Lisa's garden
Oh.
basket. It's the way that I read the website. So, spring is here. This is your kit to get everything started. There's a bag of dirt in the bottom of that basket, so Brandon, if you can hold it really high for us. I think it's a planter too, so you can plant in the basket. There's clippers, there's a plant.
Good question.
The plant is a Sangria Jam, a perennial that attracts butterflies and is deer resistant. So I think we should start this one also at 100. We got 100 Ian, 125, 125, 125 to Rebecca. She's feeling the gloves. Nice gloves there. 150, 150.
They're pretty hardy, like you had to take out like some like nasty berry bushes. They're like, yeah. They are cow grain suede leather wide cuff for added protection.
Oh, nice gloves in here. So we're at 150, 150, everyone, 150 to Ian, 170. 175, Rebecca? 175 to Rebecca, 200, 200. We are beating Chris. Now can we loop him and double it? 200? Are you bidding, Brandon? Was that a bid?
No, just the people that are.
200? Do we have 200? Ian, 200. Ian's out. Anyone online? All right, 175 to Rebecca. Going once, twice, and sold.
All right, we have a couple more, I think, that came in, snuck in this morning. Sorry, folks, we don't have photos of them, but we'll get them up to the camera here. Yeah, bring that up in front of the camera.
Where's the bag going?
The bag.
Awkward. Yeah, awkward. All right, you guys show the online people.
Okay, so you're getting a box. Oh, this way.
Oh, wait.
Maybe tilt it. Can you tilt it a little bit?
Raised planter bed that is.
We can stand it out.
There you go. You guys asked us to do this.
There we go.
It's a 46-inch by 34-inch raised planter bed.
So 4x3.
Yep. We can math here. I say we start this at 100.
I brought this.
100 to Peggy. You got 125, 125.
It goes great with that garden back
I think that's a no. But Ian was bidding on garden.
You were.
I was, but I'm good on beds. I wanted the plant.
It's a different buy.
But lots of space.
But this is gardening without stooping, which is pretty cool.
This one has the added benefit of like a Lego set where you get to assemble it. It's like Lego for adults. 125. 125 to Marty. Peggy, 150. Yeah, 150. 175, 175.
Thinking about it. You wanna look at it?
Imagine how much more work it would be to measure and cut these pieces of wood.
You just have a smile.
Yeah, 175, 175, 175, 200, 200. Lost me. 200, anyone online? 200? 175 going to Marty and Terry once? Just Marty. Twice. And sold. All right.
What else snuck in the door here?
And so this is from Ba, who was our exchange student from Thailand a while ago. And so it's an elephant, golden elephant, and really nice bags, and there's a card too. And we have been cleaning out the storage thing, and there are also some mugs too, so what do you look at here? I don't know what the card is. So these are souvenirs from Thailand. One at a time, let me see it again.
Yeah, that car's just not part of it.
And it can be, it can be. What do you think?
All right, you said not to go below what number? Maybe? Oh, go 50. We're starting at 50.
And you get a Rotary mug with that.
Comes for like four and a puppy.
Everybody gets it.
All right, we got 50 for Jessica. 75, 75.
Sold.
Sold.
Jessica.
This is the
Okay, this
best
last
one.
one's a biggie.
So
Well, I have the same idea as Lisa and Chris, and it's a Cinco de Mayo celebration here. So we have a really nice tequila. Really nice tequila. Yes. I just looked at the prices. And then we have some zucchini salsa, some tomatillo salsa we made. And then I have some rockfish to make your own tacos. I have some ground venison to make tacos, some limes, and then some chips, some hand blown 4 margarita glasses. And oh, she's got this cute little relationship bowl with yeah, with 3 little dishes and a
And
spoon.
3 Rotary mugs.
You're making it worse.
And sriracha rim and salt.
Wow.
And a cute basket.
All right, start submitting. Okay.
Oh, it's spicy margarita.
We're starting with 150. I think the fish alone is worth 150.
There we go.
150 to Nick, 200. 200 to Tom, 250. 250 to Nick, 300. 300, Tom,
And it's reposado tequila.
good tequila. And it comes in a very cute little basket.
Yes, cute. And it's waterproof for the inside.
All right, we're at 300, is anyone online? 300?
And it's Rachel's.
You did that.
It is, oh yeah, there's zucchini salsa, Scott, there's zucchini.
I know. We already bid against them.
Also, I think I owe you.
It's just like a Paul Harris. You can bid against them.
All right, so we were at 300. 300?
Is that where you are right now?
We are 250 from Nick, so 300 is the bid. 275 was the bid, and I'm going to 300. I've lost track.
No, it's just 250.
275. 275. 275. 250 to Nick going once. This is for polio. This is for the children. 250 to Nick once. Twice, we'll throw in some mugs. You won't throw in some mugs. Sold to Nick.
Do we have a total?
Oh, you can buy
Oh,
mugs.
but wait, there's mugs.
But wait.
Yes.
You don't like it?
There's 2,000.
20 bucks? $20 each.
Round number.
Thanks. We'll have the total in just a moment here.
Here's one.
I'll have that mug, I'll give it to you.
How many mugs are sold?
The mug that came with my kid. Oh,
One second, folks. There's more to hear here. Hang on. $1,140 to the Rotary Foundation. Thank you very much, everybody. So time's a flying. Oh my gosh. There's apparently only a few meetings left this year, and I wanted to get this schedule out in front of everybody because there's a few changes in here. I will send this out to the club. Thanks for getting a snap there, Nick. So what's coming up next? Next Friday, in follow-up to Vanessa's fireside on Monday, Vanessa has graciously agreed to host the meeting while I'm out of town, and we'll do a little recap and her first taste of doing this, which will be fun. So do show up, do support, and you know, in case, especially for those who literally can't make it to the fireside, this would be a great recap to catch up on that. Oh, I'm only gone for a weekend. So we're opening, we moved our office in Santa Rosa from a pretty much literally a hole in the wall to a big professional office, and to support our growth there. So I'm doing a ribbon cutting next Thursday and Friday. So I'll be out of town then, but May 13th, we're going to be dark for no club meeting, but everybody's going to be up at the Bayside for our Sunrise Scramble, right? Everybody? And then the 20th, no meeting because we've got district conference, right? So everybody will show up there instead of here. And then we're back to Final Friday. So that's a pretty slick, easy month. We got a lot of stuff to do. Don't have to listen to me all month until Final Friday, and we'll do this again, right? And then June 3rd, I will be literally out of town. I'm taking a vacation to go visit my kids. And so Maggie has graciously agreed to host our top 10% with Arcata High and had some great ideas on how to make that more engaging for the students. So thank you for making that outreach, Maggie. I'm looking forward to that. So I'm calling it Maggie's Special Edition Top 10%. And then we've got a program on June 10th for the Arcata Gateway Project. Really excited to hear about that. Greg is going to help fill us in. And then June 17th is going to be my last official meeting. So hope everybody, you know, tell your friends. Maggie, if it's okay, we'll contact Elizabeth and try and, you know, maybe get a few more people here. And I've got a lot to say for that meeting, mostly gratitude. So that's where we're headed for the rest of this Rotary year. And then we look forward to Vanessa taking the helm the next year. So thank you, everybody. So in that vein of time's running out, day is here now. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. Tell folks you love them. Thanks. Love you all.